So this is 6.4 Stars and Planets homework. First question says complete the crossword puzzle. So these are the answers. The answers are fairly straightforward in my opinion, except for maybe the one with the sun and the star. But the fact that that's 3 letters and that's 4 letters suggests that that's the way it goes there. Okay, so the question there, Earth orbits this. It could be a star, it could be a sun. Very hot and gives off light. It could be a star, could be a sun. But because it's 4 letters and that's 3 letters, that's why they fit in there. And then the next bit is a true or false. So it says asteroids are made of ice. Well, that's false because asteroids are made of rock, and it's comets that are made of ice or water. Asteroids have caused species to become extinct. That is true. The theory of the asteroid hitting the planet to make the dinosaurs extinct, and then asteroids have hit the Earth in the past. That's very true. Let's even tick that box for you. The tail of a comet is a trail of debris. Yes, that's right. And then the other one's done for you. So a possible 2 marks there. You have to excuse me, I got a bit of a cold. And then fill in the blanks sort of question here, but not given the words. So the Earth is one of the planets in our solar system. Let's just zoom out on that. The sun is at the center of our solar system. The solar system is a tiny planet, tiny part of the Milky Way. Sorry, the Milky Way is an example of a galaxy. Okay, so we live in the Milky Way, and it is a galaxy. There may be an object near the center of the Milky Way in which light cannot escape. So the fact that it says light cannot escape then alludes to that black hole. And then question B. Right, so this is the one that people struggle with the most because we've only done from protostar onwards, so in the spec. So this may come up just to, throw a bit of a curveball in there. So it's all about taking out what we know first. So if I just put that there, because it's on the next page. If we take out what we know first, which is, let me do this in red, that we know protostar is formed. So let me get rid of that now. So protostar is formed. So let's get rid of that one. Can I do that? Right. And then temperature becomes very high. So let's get rid of that one as well. And what we're left with is gravity makes dust and particles spiral together. Thermonuclear fusion takes place. Well, I reckon that's going to come after that. Main sequence star formed. That's probably, so this is where you were getting confused. You were putting this one first because this is the sort of starting point from where we were going for the life cycle of a star. Dust and clouds form. Well, that's going to be before the main sequence starts. So I'm going to go with dust and gravity form. And then this gravity makes the dust particles spiral together. 3 and 4 are given to us, so it's just these two now. And thermonuclear fusion takes place before the main sequence star is formed. So that's the answers there. Let me get rid of this now. Oh, I don't think I can do that. So that just goes with that up there. And that was worth 2 marks, so half a mark, or you get 1 mark for 2 correct, and then 2 marks for 4 correct. And then this one, use the diagram to help complete the following sentences about asteroids. So, some of the asteroids in the asteroid belt clump together. The huge, it's going to be the gravitational force between or from Jupiter, not the sun in this case, pulls them apart. Because we're on about the asteroid belt going around here. That's what it's talking about. That's why they're clumping together. So basically, it's the gravity from the sun pulling this way, and the gravity from Jupiter pulling this way, that stops them clumping together into a planet. So this stops formation of another planet between Mars and Jupiter. That's why. Okay, if it was If there was any more towards Jupiter, then I'm sure we'd have another planet orbiting around in between Jupiter and Mars. But the fact that it's spot on in the middle and the gravity is equal, so it keeps pulling apart from Jupiter and it keeps pulling apart from the Sun. Some objects in the universe are close together and others are far away, so here's your list. A's already been done for us, so let me just get my A, let's cross that out, that's better, it's working this time. So we've only got now Earth to the nearest star, Earth galaxy, which is the Milky Way, to the nearest other galaxy. Well, that's probably going to be one of the last ones. Earth to the nearest black hole, again, that's pretty far. And then Earth to the nearest planet. Well, out of all these, Earth to the nearest planet is the closest. Then I would go for Earth to the nearest star. A's already been done for us, so it's just either D or C. I would say C, galaxy to the nearest galaxy, is the furthest away there. So Earth to the nearest black hole, because there's probably a black hole in the center of our Milky Way anyway, the center of our galaxy, so that's going to be closer. And then it says asteroids are left over from the formation of the solar system. The asteroid belt is between Mars and Jupiter, so a similar question to what was just answered. So suggest why the asteroids have not joined together to form a new planet. So again, I've just said the gravitational force from Jupiter prevents planets forming. Sorry, I'm not on form today. And then there's a small threat of Earth being hit by a nuclear object or a near-Earth object. Suggest how we can reduce this threat. So we can use telescopes to monitor the sky, to monitor space, and satellites to monitor near-Earth objects. And we can then, I know it's a little bit Hollywood, but we can use missiles to deflect or destroy these near-Earth objects, whether it be a comet or an asteroid or who knows. Maybe spaceships. And the last question there. It says, a small star like our Sun starts its life as an interstellar gas cloud, and at the end it becomes a white dwarf. Complete the flow chart to show the history of a small star, so the life cycle of a star here. So, if we look, these are our options. It's already given us interstellar gas cloud and a white dwarf. We just need to pick the correct ones now to fall into place. So after the gas cloud is a protostar. After the protostar, and let me just highlight that it's a small star. So why isn't that going there? I thought we had this. No, I got the wrong one. Sorry. So it's a small sun. So we need to be picking things out for. So supernova is not going to be in there. And a neutron star is not going to be in there. So we're looking at protostar, which is there. We're looking at a main sequence star, and then we're looking at a red giant. That's the ones in there. And that is that. And then the last question, describe and explain one property of a black hole. Well, I've given us a few there. I've said that no light can escape. It's got a strong gravitational field. It's very large, mass, high density, but a small volume, and that's what makes them so dangerous. And that's that. Done.